everybody, and welcome to Divine Guidance with me, Nawal. I'm very happy to be with you. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. In today's reading, we're going to have some messages and guidance coming from the forest, the spirit of forest, the enchanted forest. And this is a reading that my daughter asked me to do because she loves the forest and the enchanted forest and the vibes of all of it. So the what I get is that now the forest is calling us to go back to nature because there is this sense of a lack of clarity in our life, and the spirit of the forest uh, is reminding us that we are disconnected from nature. That's why we have this lack of clarity because we are disconnected from nature, the external nature, and that's why we are disconnected from ourselves, from our nature. That's why we have this lack of clarity. So I'm going to use this beautiful card. Very beautiful. This enchanted. So let's see how many cards. Thank you, Divine, for your assistance. Thank you, Divine, for your love. Thank you, Divine, for your grace. One, two. Thank you, love, for your patience. Thank you for giving us simple and clear messages for the collective, coming from the spirits of forest. We have three full moon, and I am shooting on the full moon Virgo, lunar solar eclipse in Virgo. Group number two, mushrooms, mushrooms, sword, sword. So let me show you the three cards so you can choose one of them. So these are the three piles. Pile number one, full moon. Pile number two, mushrooms. Pile number three, sword. Of course, you can choose one or three piles so you can have a more personalized reading. So let's get started. Hi, group number one. So you have chosen this card. Okay, full moon. I'm going to read it. Embrace new beginnings and potential growth in your life. So this is what I see that we are in the middle of, and this is a lake. Wait, nice. This is a lake. Stagnant. There's some stagnant, and uh, there's some stagnancy and some potential. A lot of potential. See this? Looks like some magic all around. Some stagnancy and some huge potential. So I see that the forest is telling us that with the full moon, uh, solar moon, the eclipse, not solar, the solar full moon in Virgo, it will push us to go out of this stagnancy. So we go back to the flow. I see that in this stagnancy, many things happen. There was we went like deep in whatever we were doing. We went deep, of course, with our emotions. And I read somewhere that psychology, very famous psychiatrist, like, well, mental health, he said that when we like depression, it is like negative. We don't like depression, but it has a positive side. Is that we go deep within ourselves. We know ourselves very deeply. That's what I see here. In this stagnancy, we have known ourselves. But now the forest is urging us, the word I'm hearing is urging us to go back to the flow. It was just a moment, a pause. The stagnancy was just a pause to go deep within ourselves, to know ourselves more fully. Why? I mean, the whole spectrum of who we are, and even why we are here. The reflection, yeah, the reflection of who we are. There was some like fake reflection, like we will realize that it wasn't like it wasn't the real us. We will realize that it is not like something in our life. It's not us, really us. The full moon in Virgo, the lunar eclipse full moon in Virgo will clarify the situation and push us to, to clear to clear this the reflection, the wrong reflection of who we think we are. I feel serenity. I feel a lot of serenity. So I'm going to get more cards from this deck. So I see an expansion coming from now, from this full moon in Virgo, an expansion after a long time of stagnation. Yeah, I see that this is the gate. We are all going through the gate, open gate. You see, the full moon will create, whether we want it or not, it will create this gate for us. You see, this clarity, clarity of mind, the like the we will know that this is just a reflection of who we are, not who we really are. Yeah. We will see clearly. Now on, we will see clearly our path, our purpose, the way, like step by step, we are seeing clearer. I see clearer. The third card, the fountain, the fountain, the fountain of youth, ab arboreal archway, embrace transitions and new beginnings. So, yeah, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. I see here that we were like stagnation, but this is also stillness. You see, even if I mean it's in our external world, things may not change. In stagnation, they don't change, but we change deeply inside of us, and we connect to serenity. Now I see that we start moving on. We let go of this. We are no more that much connected within the deepest of ourselves. We are open to like, not just express ourselves, but to create the word that we want. The fountain of youth. Very. Let go of what no longer serves your highest good. So here, yeah, that's what I've been saying. You are looking at some just reflection of who you are, not really you. This is who you are. This is the fountain. This is who you are, the fountain. And you are called to, anyway, the lunar eclipse in Virgo will do. Yeah, you will tap on your potential because now you are connected with your true self. You are connected with your true self. You will tap on the potential within yourself to start this new beginning because the door, the gate is wide open. The, like imagine here we are in the middle of the forest and as if we've been like lost here. Just staying here like 4 months, we yeah, days, years, and every time we would like we would we want to go back to life. We found like it is like full how of bushes. We cannot find a way out. Bushes, yeah. Now we look for a like a way out. The moment we look for a way out, we found an open door. Not just an open door, way out. It is open. Why? Because we have done the work. We have connected with our truth, and we now tap in on our full potential. Full potential. So let's very beautiful reading. Let's see. Let's get more information using this card. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages. And I see with this card that there is this transition, a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, we know that transitions are not, but we want to accept because we know that we are adapting. You know, the adapting time. When this transition is done, this is what's waiting for you. Magic, sweetness, magic and sweetness. You'll be like, wow, wow. Things that were like a block for years would all be open because this is magic. This is magic operating. That's why you came here. You are headed toward why you came here. Everything is on its place. So let's get more information. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number two. Number one. Oh my God. Thank you. So the first card is Oak Tree. Power, courage, strength. I love it. You have become the oak. You have become the oak. I'm going to repeat it again. You have become the oak. You have learned this. You have learned power, courage, and strength. That's why you have been in stagnation mode until you are enough strong, powerful, and courageous to start uh, the path that you have chosen before to come here to Earth before. That's your destiny. That's why you said, yeah, that's why I'm going to Earth to do this. This is what you are going to start now. This is what the forest is saying, because the way is open. Yeah, that's true. The experiences that you have gone through now have shaped you, shaped the person that you have chosen to come. And I see that it's totally different from the one that you have known since your very long time, very long time. You see the reflection. I was talking about the reflection, the reflejo. I love the word reflejo. I know just a few words in Spanish, so when I can use them, yeah, reflejo. Okay, this reflection that you had about yourself, it wasn't true. Now, this is the true you. This is the true you. You see, the colors, the same. The difficulties you have been going through have shaped you the way you wanted to be before you come here. To, that's why I can see that it was hard. It wasn't easy. It was hard. I mean, in order for us to become the oak tree, we have to show the merit. I mean, to like the we will have to be stricken with the how you call it, the lightning, and we stand still. The wind, you stand still. The maybe the yeah, the rain, the flood, everything, and you stand still. Now that you know that yeah, I am the oak because I've been through this and this and this and yeah, yeah, the sun, beautiful. These are masculine vibes. So I see that you were in much more loving, like a divine feminine vibe now, and you have learned the masculine with a very beautiful, still, yeah, still uh, exuding this sweetness, this gentleness, or the kindness. Yeah, with the masculine vibe. This is the masculine vibe. It means that you can now assert yourself. You can assert what you want. You can assert what you want. You can affirm who you are. You can say no to whatever you don't like. You can create limits and boundaries for other people and for yourself too. We create limits and boundaries for ourselves too. So we can protect ourselves. Mm, that's how we feel secure in this life because we know that if something is not going on, we can do something, us, not other people. We can do something to protect ourselves. This is the divine masculine. This is not the divine feminine. The divine feminine is accepting everything. The divine masculine is here to protect, to to stop to stop things or to initiate whatever we like we have in mind. We put it on action. This is the divine masculine, and we don't. Yeah, sometimes like yeah, we don't know this when we are born. We have to learn this how to do things, how to do things. This is the vibe of how we do things, how we create what we want, how we manifest what we want, how we create the life that we want. And with these two cards, so you see, in this in this phase of your life, yeah, in this phase of your life, you've been learning to become the opposite. You've been learning strength and power and courage. Now that it is done, the the way is shown. It's clear. The way is clear. You can move on. You can move on. You see the 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 sun, the light. You can move on because you are able to to initiate. Initiation is key. Initiation, because this is not a divine feminine quality. Initiation is Initiation is divine masculine. And I know that when I speak about that's initiation. Initiative. Initiative. I'm going to look for the okay, initiative, yeah. But I prefer the word the leadership. Now uh you have acquired the qualities of the leadership of the leader. So you can initiate, yeah, initiate this journey. It will take some time. Will take some time. I see seven. I don't know how it is going to resonate. So seven, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years. It can be this phase of transition because this is the transition. This is uncomfortable because as I told you, my kids when I'm speaking about be like do some initiative, they're like, ah, if I do it wrong, you're going to like to say, yeah, I did it wrong. I have to do it right. I'm going to, yeah, it's going to be fine. But if it goes wrong, and my answer is that if it goes wrong, you are going to be responsible of the consequence. Of course. So that's why they're like, sometimes we don't want to initiate something. Like just to tell us what to do because we don't want to be responsible. I'm like, now you have to initiate. That's how we learn. I mean, one of the hardest lessons is to learn initiation. Initiate is leadership. Yeah. So the result, bird, freedom, opportunity, freedom. And the result is freedom. And the first thing that I can tell you about freedom is the price of freedom is very expensive. Free people, they know that they pay the price very with like with something that's meaningful to them. But ultimately, we realize that freedom is the worth the price, not the sacrifice. No, there's no sacrifice. I don't like this word. There's no sacrifice. There is a price. There is a price to pay to be free. And I see that already you have paid this price and you are ready to pay to be free because to be like a free person, that's how we connect with our inner self. It's only when we become free. Otherwise, we are still working on some program opportunity. Yeah, and with this freedom, as I told you, there is huge potential within you. You will tap on this potential. You will and create your own opportunity. Create your own opportunity because this is who you have become. Almost like the Midas, the Midas. Whatever he touches, it becomes gold. And I see that it will have an echo on others because that's the moment we are in these vibes, it has an echo on. So let's get um, this card, these the hierophant was on the back of it. I see you becoming kind of hierophant kind of vibes. The hierophant is the teacher, the way shower, the guide, the leader. But this is not the emperor. Beyond the emperor, the emperor who has chosen no more to create or do something extra to uh, share, to share the knowledge, to guide people, to be at service of people. Yeah, I see with this guy, with this card, like animals that What can you say about these animals? These animals, yeah. Yeah, that's they are different. I mean, you see the this one. How do we call it? No, this is not the crowd. This is like the vulture, the votu, the vulture, and the kiwi in Australia, and a penguin. You are going to like bring people if it resonates with you with the Harif, you will bring people from different places of the world, different mentalities. You will bring them together. Why? Because you have become the fountain, and we come from everywhere to the fountain of youth. Because we haven't talked about this. This is the fountain of youth. Now we are attracting. So let's get more information. This is a beautiful reading. Thank you, Divine, for your assistance. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, well, let's the Nine of Pentacles. That's who you are becoming now. Because you see, it's like the wine, the grapes. You have the matured for a long time. Now you are connected with your instinct, with your intuition, with your knowledge. The Ten of Pentacles. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The community, the community. Very beautiful. The community coming together. You because you have become the fountain of youth, attracting, attracting. The fountain is not like going around. Its water is like yeah, the water can flow over but the fountain is standing. Yeah, I see you like creating this community. Page of Swords, Page of Swords. Let's get some more information. Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, working with the this is a squirrel and a fairy. Two of Pentacles. A lot of a lot of Pentacles. We're going to like I see that with the last one. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. So I feel like that the enchanted forest is telling us that first of all, we need to go back to nature. We need to spend more time in nature because this is alive. This is life because my daughter told me about moss. You know the moss that we found a lot in this yeah in this kind of forest. Moss is alive. It's it's the opposite of where we are living, like this house and apartment. It is the opposite, and this is something that is uh, uh, hmm? no, when we live in these places away from nature, we are not looking at the real us. We are disconnected of we are. We have just a reflection, an idea of who we are. Maybe because we think that we are going through difficulties, that I am weak, for example. But actually, now the forest, the enchanted forest, is telling us that no, no. Remember, the moment you go back to nature, you will go back to nature. are going through difficulties, if you are going through difficulties, it means that you are strong. You are strong. It's like the oak tree. The oak uh, standing still in front of like a storm, and then it may break. This oak tree can be like can be break. And then we have the how we call it. I don't know. This one that goes into earth and creates another one. You see, that's what you go through. The nut. Let's just call it the nut. When the oak tree got like broken by the lightning or a storm, the nut itself it is like goes deep into earth and we create, regenerate. That's what you were going through for long years, long. Okay, so uh, I see that you will bring some new vibes. That's why you came here because we all have something unique within us. That's what you are going to bring, something unique within your words. For example, I can hear you speaking about that experience you went through, and the way you are like speaking the words and counting like telling the story, it be will be like inspiring. You will inspire a lot of people. Just you telling your story at your way. And I see you doing this in the transition phase. In the transition phase, it will help you a lot because, as you might know, that from now on there is this middle stuff, but still some efforts because we are living on Earth. We still have to put the action. The action that you can do and will have a huge impact is your word, speaking gentle and kind and words of power, courage. I see that you will inspire people that are going through difficulties to remind them that it is done for their own good. You are going to become like the wave shower. For me, this the moment I see this card, I don't know why. It means for me a wave shower. You will light because you have become this fountain of youth, of light. I want to call it the fountain of light. You see the light. You will like yeah, uh, walk in and put in some like this a candle, put in candles to show other people the way. As you have done it, you will show other people how to do it. So it is easier for them. Yeah, with the three of pentacles, you will work with the with others. You will work with others. You're not going to stay alone. Yeah, I see you like painting some like or yeah, drawing some maps. So others they know the way. When they are in stagnation mode, they know what's going on. That if I am in stagnation mode, you are like you are drawing a map, a structure of this cycle. Once we are in the stagnation mode, we are yeah we must know that we are um learning our power and courage and strength, and that's how we are going to create our own dreams, personal dreams. I mean, the, the dreams. within ourselves, our career, our whatever, and with the community, partners, family, community. So this was a beautiful. So you want to give more information? The last, the final words. So thank you, Divine, for your kindness. Let's get real. Share. Yeah, you are going to share your knowledge, your experience with the mushrooms. Yeah, with the mushrooms. The mushrooms, group number two. So with the mushrooms, it says the busy bee should still make time for each flower. The busy bee should still make time for each. I feel like maybe you are going to need to, first of all, like to take care of yourself. Each bee, you are one of the bees. So first, take care of yourself. Self-care is essential. And yes, like in this vibes, yeah, give time to everything in your life, not just to people, to everything that you love, that you cherish. Share your energy. I mean, because you are going to be like sharing all the time what you have become the fountain of youth, the knowledge, then the abundance. Yeah, of course, the money, the ideas, creativity. You will share it anyway. But this is not like pertaining to the because ultimately you are the fountain. We all when we found a fountain, we drink. So you are willing to. This is the divine feminine, giving, giving, giving. No, not giving, not giving. Accepting. No, this is uh, feminine and masculine vibes. Giving, yeah, giving. This is the masculine vibes. Giving, yeah. Um, to share this time is to still to give importance to everything in your life, not just like, for example, this new project or this new something that is you are going to do. Because everything matters. That's what I see. Everything matters. Everything that you have discovered in this phase of stagnation matters. Whatever it is, it may be just you loving some dolls. I don't know what it is. You want to keep it. Like maybe these dolls gave you some, I don't know. Maybe now you might think, oh, now the dolls, because I don't have time. I would like to spend time. But no, the guidance is saying, this is what I see. To share your time on what you, the true self, dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. Dream. Oh, yeah, okay, with the dream. While you are now, the moment you will like leave this transition time, or maybe when you are in this transition, yeah, when it is uncomfortable, when it is uncomfortable, what you can do, you can imagine this beautiful life that you want to. What is it? Because when it is uncomfortable, it is uncomfortable, and it will take its time. The transition we cannot like decide how long it will take. It is, yeah, it is divine time. You can use this time to dream. What is it that you want? Your wildest dream. Something that you might think that it is impossible. That's the kind of vibe I think. You are like imagine it, yeah, I wish I had this. No, it can become a dream. And now that you are in the vibes of the oak, the oak tree and the sun and the bird, you are free. You can choose whatever you want to do. Just change your mind. Change your mind about it. What if it can be possible? What if, you see what I mean? What if you spend this time um imagining, yeah, imagining a new phase in your life? How how you would like it to be? No, no, it's not a distraction. Is it you? It is you in the transition phase, imagining the world that you want to live in. Because before you would like, you would think that, well, this thing I cannot do it. I cannot, for example, go to Italy, for example. This kind of person who I am in my family, we have never done something like this. So this is like a wishing. It will never happen for me. Because for example, in this stagnation mode, for example, money is very tight, or whatever the situation, I don't know, but things are like materially blocking you. Because as I told you, there is the bushes all around. You cannot go back. You cannot leave this place. That's why we have said that now the the forest, and the spirit of the forest is telling us now the way is open. There is a way. There is a way. Just go back to nature, your own nature, and you will see. Because the spirit is feeling, is conscious, conscious about it, is aware of everything around. They know it is like this, and this is like this, and this one is like this. So this is the message from the spirit of the forest. That is an opinion. For example, someone is dreaming to go to Italy. I don't know. I don't have the money, and I don't know this, and I don't know. Now, spirit of forest saying that is an opinion. That is an opinion. So we want to sit and think, what is it that I, maybe we will remember things that we used to think that it is impossible for us to happen, but with these new vibes and with the sun is sun is a star, and the vibes of the star, they create life on Earth. We have life on Earth because of the star, of our star, the sun. But firstly, if there's no star in our solar system, but it came after. First the star. First the star. No, first the sun. First the sun. The sun is older than Earth. Yeah, that's it. So that's what I said. Now that you have the sun, this is the principle of creation. This is the principle of creation. Without sun, we cannot create, because this is the divine masculine. If we don't, if we don't, if we don't think that I am strong enough, I cannot do it. I cannot manifest. If we, yes, yes, we have become the sun. In this stagnation mode, we have become the sun, our own sun. We have now the drive, we have the passion, we have the energy, we have the energy to manifest what we want. Yeah, dream. Yeah, two times. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, I mean, this is like, mhm, mhm. Yes, yes. No, but when you dream, it's like you are manifesting. You see, yes, you are connecting yourself with. Yeah, we attract slowly, slowly, step by step. Perfect. So you see the difference there? Is there a difference? Are you sure? Yeah, we have here a book. Yes. Here we have like this, I don't know how you call it in English, some drops, drop of water of that we find on a leaf. It is like almost ethereal. It's almost ethereal. We want to put it on a to make it real. You know this? You see the difference? These little drops of water that we find in the morning, they are like surreal. It's as if they are don't exist. We cannot like even touch them. The moment we touch them, they disappear. But the book is well present. So the dreaming time is doing this, bringing what's something ethereal, something like in our imagination, it is bringing them our mind and actions. The sun is, yeah, but also now we can dream, and because we have become the sun, what does the sun do? They are the sun. Yeah. When we are exuding divine masculine, we do. We cannot just imagine and like we do. And as the fountain of youth, we are attracted. We're not following. We are not chasing something. We are not working hard for it. The fountain is not working hard. It is. It is. The sun is just radiated, just by us being ourselves. Normal day life. We are going to attract whatever we want. So that's it. Okay, so this is what I have for you, group number one. I hope you enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next reading. Bye bye.
So, hi, group number two. So, you have chosen this card, mushrooms, and it says, practice mindfulness to find peace in the midst of chaos. So, the first thing that I'm seeing that there is the vibes of a healer. It may resonate or not, but this is what I see. A healer. A healer on the learning phase. And yes, you yeah, in practicing stillness you will be healed. I mean, I see that this is the final step for you to complete this healing journey, is to practice stillness, walking in nature. This is what the forest is telling you. Go back to nature, spend time to nature, just walking in nature. It can be, of course, a forest, but also like next to a beach, a river, a garden. Even at home, if we are not able to go to the nature outside, we can use this like videos about nature and watch them and be in stillness, because nature is the first master of healing and stillness. The moment we are in nature, it starts healing us. Yeah, and we are healed, and we can like amplify this energy of healing by us putting the attention that yes, thank you, nature. I'm here to be healed. I accept your healing, and you surrender to the healing of the nature. Second thing that I see, the vibes of a healer. Okay, so let's get more cards from this deck. So thank you, Divine, for your kindness. for your gentleness. So we have 4 cards for you. Okay. Bridge. Believe in the infinite possibilities of the universe. Bridge. The healer. Maybe you are the bridge. I see also that the forest is telling us that nature is the bridge between like heaven and earth, the divine, the spirit, and material world, the divine, the nature. I have this kind of vibes of some old belief system are now chattering. And walking in nature, it will help you get over some like the last things, like the last debris. Debris, yeah. Just by walking, it will be shed alone by itself. The chaos will be shed by itself. Herbal witch, seek guidance from those who come before you. I see that maybe, not just maybe, I see that you are coming from a lineage of healers. You might say, but my parents and my grandparents, they were like that. I'm not talking about your blood family. I'm talking about your soul family. You know. And you might even say that I don't do things. Just you, the nature, the way you do things is healing. By nature. By nature, you start doing some like things. This is healing because I see you that you are the mushroom. Maybe because that's why I have prepared a deck of mushrooms. Yeah. And even my earrings, mushroom. I love mushrooms. Archway. We got this in pile number 1. For you, it's you know the way. You know how to do it. You got it. The elder is telling you, you got it. You know how to do it. You know how to do it. So I see, I have the vibes of of the forest telling you that talking to a healer. You know how to do it. You know that you belong to us. You know that you do the same thing as us. You know that you are by nature um, by nature connected. You are by nature connected. So let's get more information about this. Let's use this card, this deck. Beautiful. So what I see is that your soul, no, not your soul. You look like your soul family. Because here you are with your soul family. A mushroom, within the mushrooms, within pink flowers, within... But with your blood family, you are a little bit, you are different. You are totally different from your blood family. Embrace transition in new beginnings. Trunk, stability, loyalty, reliability. This card for me means, first of all, our ancestors. And all, again, the mushrooms. You see, these are mushrooms. Different mushrooms. And as if you are doing like this, these are the ancestors. As I told you, the soul family. There is a soul family, not only our blood family. We also have a soul family. What I'm seeing is that you can connect with them and you know how to do it. You just connect, you just talk with them because I'm going to tell you how. Imagine this owl living with people and it has like learned how to speak words just like us and do things just like us. And sometimes when they are alone, they're like, I don't like that much with my blood family, but I love them. But no, 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 no. Now the guidance is connect with them. But the owl would say, but how can I connect with my soul family? Well, from our perspective, it can be very easy. Is to speak the owl language. It's not like complicated. Even if this owl doesn't know how, she just need to go back to nature because this is where we are connected to our nature, and uh, it will go back, come back. It will come back. The owl nature will come back. And the moment she will start just uttering, even if she doesn't speak that much good the owl language, other owls will got it. I mean, yeah, you are uttering this not the right way, and this is how she is connected with her soul family. Yeah, yeah. Let's get more information. I see with this bridge you are going to leave a world and enter in the new one. And you are waited for. They are waiting for you. Your soul family are waiting for you. But now you are here. A little bit hiding. I mean, the same vibes with the mushrooms. A little bit hiding. Just like an owl going back to like the owl family and feeling weird being with the, the human family, feeling a little bit weird and feeling weird even with her owl family. But this is a transition. The transition is always uncomfortable. But when we mistakenly think that it is bad, we stop the process. When we get it, we can be helped by nature. I mean, I cannot emphasize how much it is. Wow. Let's get thank you, Divine, for giving us that's true. Simple and clear messages for the beautiful pile number 2. Mortar and pestle, yeah, the vibes of the witch, of the elder. You got the tool. Integration, subtlety, thoroughness. I don't know what that. Anyway, uh, you got the tool. You got it. You know what I mean? You got the tool. You are the owl. It is just a matter of, do you want to integrate it? Do you want to accept that you are, for example, a healer, coming from a lineage of healers? You have this talent, you have these abilities, you can bring, like, you can help people heal. Okay, and for some, if it resonates, because this is not because I got the vibes in the beginning when I saw this card in this pile. Some of you, like one or two, some of you, if you have the experiences, you have already gone through some experiences, and I want to emphasize this. If you have been through some experiences where you have been confronting some, like some souls who are like lost, and you can help them find a way. But this is, I want to say, this is not something that we learn to do. This is something that, whether we know how we are this person or we are not, otherwise it is so much poisonous as this mushroom. As this mushroom. You see, it is beautiful, but we know that this kind of mushrooms, they are poisonous. You know what I mean? If you were like thinking about some experiences that you had, trying to understand what it meant, mainly with some souls that have been like lost, and you weren't feeling afraid or depleted the moment you have this vision with them, and you help them going back to light, and you're like, what happened? What was that? I don't understand this. And you put it away, and now I'm telling you this. It may mean that you are able to help this lost soul go back to light. And as I said, this is something that you are aware of. If this is something that you want to go on with, you have to prepare yourself. You have to, you got it. I mean, you got it. But you have to prepare. How? By connecting with your soul family, because they will help you gain enough energy not to be sucked dry with this lost soul. Because we know that when a soul is lost, it is sucking energy from those that they are connected with. They suck it. They even may like bring some disease and all the stuff. So this is not something that we play with. But some of you got it. And how you know that you got it? You're not going to say, that would be nice for me to do this job, because this is not a job and this is not nice. You'll be like, okay, so I am here. I know I want to learn. I want to protect myself. I want to learn, and I'm going to do it a little bit. This is the vibes. This is the right vibes. And this guide can help you. Just ask. It is up to you to ask. So this was like something pertaining to some few people. And you will need, as I told you, help. Seeds, new ideas, hope, open-mindedness. Beautiful vibes, yeah. And the last one is hedge. Potential, boundaries, indecision. Well, the moment I saw this card, it was like a graveyard kind of vibes. And of course, with this is the light, the tunnel, the lights, helping people to go to the light. For some of you, it is. And I see you that you will take your time, because you are here, and that's good. You will take your time. So I'm going to get some of these beautiful mushrooms, because you were drawn to the mushrooms. I love too the mushrooms. So let's get more information for the beautiful group number 2. Okay, so what can I say for the guide of light? Let's call it the guide of light. So we have the healer and we have the guide of light. Both the healer and the guide of light, you will have to learn the how to use the tools and all the herbs, because we got this two times. She is carrying or he is carrying herbs, and these are the herbs. You have to spend a lot of time knowing the exact amount of things. You know, I see that it might become like a passion that you do as like beside your work, for example, or your activity. This is something, and you will take your time, and this is what I love about it, because these things, we need time to integrate energy on Earth. It is not like in the ethereal, like phew, phew. We need time. The process, the integration. I love this card, the integration. Even if this is the integration, but this is also for me the integration of many ideas. And some of you, your work or the activity that you do normally will help you balance. It may help you, like literally something that you do, how to do something. It will help you in this healing guide lights vibes. It will help you. And I see you using a book. Start with the book. When you where you can write, like daily you write on daily basis about this adventure, and it will help you to go back. Of course, I see that it is a must. It is not just because the owl is in the tree. The owl is in the tree. The mushroom is in the forest. Okay, so the guidance is you have to go back to nature. That's what the forest is saying. You have to go back to nature, because that's where you will have this clarity of mind. You will be connected to your own nature, and that's how you will let go of the chaos that you might absorb, because as you are a healer. Guide the light, guide for the light. It's not easy to work here. It's not easy, but you got it if this is what you choose to do, of course. Ooh. Okay, the Hierophant, and it was in the reverse. Beautiful card. So these are mushrooms. So this is like an omen, something that I see in the future. This is an omen coming actually from the angels. You see the feather. It's as if your ancestors are telling you that you will become uh, uh, like the Hierophant. Yeah, you will become like you are now a healer. That's what you've been doing all your life, and you will become a guide. Not only guide for the light. You will become a guide. You know the vibes of the Hierophant. And I see you, you will merge. That's what I told you. I saw you merging what you do normally in your daily life with that I don't want to call it a passion, because this is not a passion. This is your this is not even a talent. This is a blessing that you were born with. You will mix it and bring something new. I see this one on the back of the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you will stand out. Yeah, you will stand out. This is what it looks like. You are not, I mean, I see you, this is what I see. I see you just walking in the forest or just near the ocean, just walking. Okay, just like um, you being in the stillness, walking, and you do it every day or every week. Every day, like every day or every week, you do it, you do it, you do it. And in the beginning, you are this, I see you young, young, whatever, a woman or a man, young. And then I see you old, older. But then you have become the healer, the master healer, the guide of the light, the you teach others how to do it. You are a teacher, not only a healer, the master teacher healer, because you are the hierophant. So let's get more information. That's why I see that it will take time. Yeah, I have some omens. I mean, let's think about it. You would get old. Yeah, we will get old, very old. And in the beginning, you have to be fair to the normal activity that you do. You want to be fair to it. And this, because that's what will bring balance into your life. Both. Both. For example, you are, I don't know, what's your work? I always bring this dentist. For example, you are a dentist. And you have this quality that you can see energy and you connect with the spirit realm and no. The fact that you are dentist is essential for you, is essential. You see this card, there is a balance, there is a balance, so balance between both uh, lives or both dimension. The earth dimension, yeah, you wake up the morning or at a certain time, you are like in the material world. You are doing things, working, gaining money, paying off things, and then, wow, this is the ethereal vibes, the ethereal things. You become the owl. Let's just say it. You become the owl, from the dentist and the owl, and you can manage it, and it will create this balance, and that's what will help you become the master, whether master healer or master guide to the light, because yeah. So let's get more information about. Okay, so I have these cards, beautiful, so magnificent. Page of Cups, yes. So you will start something that you love. Remember, you are a page in it, because mostly you are a master in something else. Maybe you're just your studies, for example. If you are not that much old, maybe your studies, you know how to do it. Your daily life, you are a master. But know that in the field of being a healer or the guide for light, you are a page. You are doing it by heart. And I'm like getting the vibes, you will learn it by heart. You will learn this quickly. But remember that still that you are a student. This is major, because a good student is a good teacher and a good master. Bad student, bad teacher, no master. No, I mean, not even a teacher. Queen of Pentacles. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Well, as I said, I mean, for me, that's what I said. You are starting with the page of cups. I see with the page of cups for like sometimes, like for a time of transition, you will get no result. But you are a good student. You know what I mean? A good student is not the one who's got good marks. He's the one who is faithful, disciplined. Uh, he's got the will to every day do the work every day. Good students, they work every day, even if they don't get the good marks, even if they don't understand, they know that every day have to work for few hours. That's the page of cups. And you will get no results in the beginning. Know that you will get no results. Then bam, Queen of Pentacles. Then bam, King of Pentacles. The healer and the master. The healer and the master. And then the sun. And then the sun. You will spend a lot of time in the queen and the king vibes. Most of your life. I mean, now on. Once you I mean, you are not now standing out even as a page. You are standing out, and you will stand out as uh, as a master, as I told you, as a because you are going to become the king and queen. You will spend a lot of time doing that thing, the healer thing, the guide to light thing, because that's what I see. This is precise. I mean, reading. It's not for a lot of people. Because we are born like this. It's not something that we decide, okay, that I've heard about this and my friends are talking about this, I'm looking at this, and then yeah, I want to become a healer, or I want to, yeah, that sounds good, and I want to be like a guide for the light. This is dangerous when we do this. You were born. You were born. You will spend a lot of time doing this. Both. Also both. I don't see you like being like you are a dentist and you decide, no, I'm not going to be the dentist, I'm going to do that. No. And you are not like guided to do it. You see the same vibes, the king and the queen. Always your work, material work, is the first thing that you do. The king, that's how you get the diamond. Even if you might think like from like for example like spiritually or something like this. No, that is no. Actually, it is spiritually. What you are doing is creating this balance for the queen. And later on, I mean, as I told you, there is and I have to say it. Whatever I see in a reading, it belongs to you. I seen you getting old, like old. I have to say, like some age, more than 93. And even at that age, you doing your thing. Maybe not dentist, that's for sure. Maybe not the dentist, but you will become this radiating being, exuding healing, exuding healing. So let's get more information because I want to use also this one. The King of Stones, the Knight. Yeah, you will do it. The Knight of Stones is the Knight of Pentacles. You will do it slowly. And you can. It's like the Japanese, you know. The Japanese, they do things very slowly. They are not in the hurry at all. So thank you, Divine. Thank you for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 2. A lot of cards. Two of stones, challenges. Two of stones is challenges. I see the only challenge that you will get is yourself. Like, this is how much strong you are. Like, I see some vibes of being perfect. Am I doing things perfectly? Am I good enough? Am I. No, 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 no. Three of stones, creativity. And a lot of coins, yeah. Maybe because this is the full moon in Virgo. What is it? Creativity, three of stones. So let's get the cards and get the meaning after that. The page of stones, the page of pentacle. So we've got the page of cups and the page of pentacle, the links. The queen of vessel, the queen of cups. Going back to nature. The salmon going back to its origin. Ace of stones, ace of pentacles. Beautiful card. The ancestors. I see that not only your soul family ancestor lineage, also your family, the lineage of your own blood family, they've got something for you. They got something for you. Maybe the DNA, yeah, it can be, yeah, the DNA. That's why you are strong and yeah, powerful, and you can resist. You have a strong body, as I see. Yeah, body. This is the body. Five of bows, empowerment. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are strong. Four of stones, protection. With these vibes, I feel like for some times you weren't able to access to this, to tap on this how we call it, this talents that you have, because you were protected. You didn't have enough strength and power to use ability, this ability. Four of both, celebration. I mean, the same vibes. Celebration. You got everything. I mean, you got everything. I don't see, like, I see only that you are, yeah, you are perfecting your work. You are like a perfectionist a little bit. But this is, I don't see it like being bad. I see that this is what this is how much it is, like, it is sensitive. It is, we need this kind of people to do this, not to be in a hurry. Uh, questioning. Is this the right way I do it, or is there a better way? Okay, in the beginning, when you are a page, yeah, ask the self. Try to perfect things. Yeah, don't be in a hurry. Try to learn. No, no, no. And also, don't limit yourself just to do it by the book or just connecting with your guys that will show you something. Be creative. Open yourself to your own vision. Open yourself to your own vision. That's why I've told you, keep a notebook and write down. When you are alone, especially when you are alone in nature, you will get these downloads. Write them down, and put them uh, on test. Test them. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Test them. I love these vibes. I love these vibes. So let's get the final cards, because you are not at all in a hurry. for some of you, this is weird what I see in this reading. So we have the healer and the guide of the light. So what is it, that talent that you have, that I see that you are able to pray? And this, we can call it pray or intention, because you are the healer, the queen of the vessel. So you, by praying for healing to start, it will start. You praying for like a soul to decide, because the soul has to decide to follow the light. This is an energy. You cannot push them or force them to follow the. This is not the spirit. This is an energy. You cannot. But I see you with your ability, this specific ability, this magic. The page. You got it since you are born. You got it. You just got it. That's why if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. When we are a mushroom, we can heal. We are not affected. But when we are not a mushroom, we will be affected with the poison or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Don't force it. But if it resonates with you, this is something, this ability, you got it since you were born. And you came here for this, to bring your healing and to show others and to tell them that they too can tap on this intention prayer vibes to help, like as I said, to help the soul to go back. I mean, you have this ability. How? I don't know. Maybe because this perfectionism that you have, and you are not, you have learned how to perfect your work. You are not like you don't have this illusion of a perfect job. You have this clear vision about perfecting your work, and that's how you have become this as I told you, since you were a baby, you are able to bring both heaven on earth together. The sun, you are the sun now. You will bring so much happiness to others. The sun, you are the sun. You see, you are the sun. You will bring so much happiness. Just take your time. You are not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. And the book, I see that the book will help you so much. Right, whatever. The testing your talent or testing the ability. Again, the page of cups. You see, the author looking, assessing. You are not plunging in it right away. Even if you are the emperor, yeah. Even if you are the emperor, you got it. You got it. So let's get to the final messages. Thank you, Divine. I'm going to get 3. This one, standing up. Thank you, Divine. Okay, 4. Yeah. So present, stillness. So the present is stillness. And I have to show you something. This card, its name is Journey. And we have here Journey. Journey. Journey into the garden to escape the 2 eternities, the past and the future. I see you that you are learning, as we have said, with the mushroom card, stillness, because you, as I told you, now I remember, as I told you in the beginning of the reading, that you are in this phase where you are like this, of completing the healing, knowing how to be still in the present moment. That's how you merge the present and the future. And that's how you merge the heaven and earth. And this is a journey. That's what you're going to do forever, like now on, until you are old, until you are. And it is a journey ultimately of transformation, because this is the 13. Maybe your work is the only thing that will stand still. For example, the dentist. Imagine that you your whole life changes. Even you, when you look at yourself, you have changed. Maybe you had long hair, you cut your hair. Maybe you had brown hair, now you have white hair. Maybe you were like skinny, now you are better. Or you were like now you have. Even when you look at yourself in the mirror, it is different. The people around you are different. That's what I see. The people around you are different. Like even your partners. This is the vibe that your partners, your friends. You leave the place. You go to live in another place. What is it, that thing that you are? Yeah, I am. I'm a dentist. Even if I leave this place and I go in another city or country, I am a dentist. This is something like will root you. Root you. This is not the ability that will root you. No. This is your work, what you do. For example, you are a mother. Okay, everything changes around you. You have this ability. People are going and leaving your life. New people come in. Many things changing. You have this burst of creativity. You see different things. But you are a mother. Like, okay, what I do every day, I am a mother, so I have to take care of my kids, and then, yeah, I have this hour, 2 or 3, 4, 5 hours where I am doing this ability. Generosity, sow seeds of kindness, sowing. Sowing seeds of kindness, generosity. What actually what I get from this card, generosity, sow seeds of kindness, is that accept this kindness coming towards you. Accept your own kindness because you are kind. Accept it. Accept that you are a kind person. Maybe you were in your work, in your environment, people telling you, why are you doing this for free? Why are you helping this? Or why? And sometimes some people, they use you, for example, or you're like, yeah, but that's it. Continue being kind and accept this as I see it. I can, like, I'm sure about it. Some of you are like, wow, is it true? Is it really true? This is what I was thinking about like for 20 years. Really it is. And that thing that happened to me when I was a young. Is this real? Is it real? Yes, it's real. When you have, as I told you, the experiences, you can remember. You will tell me, this happened to me, and this happened to me, and this happened to me, and this. You have like a history about you being like a guide of light because you have been uh, experiencing these things all of your life, or being a healer. You help this and this and this, and you know that their life changes, and this is you. Just continue being this, because I see you that when you are kind and generous and you forgive, this is generosity. How I say, you forgive like someone who would like use you, and you will forgive. I don't know how. Maybe it will come back later on in your life. That's why you will become the master. Because at the moment where you were like able like to be harsh, because that was like your right to be harsh, to say to someone, you have used me and you have did this to me. Now the guidance are like, don't do it because you are right and you are kind and this person used you. Don't do it. Like, if you want to end this like connection or relationship or whatever this doing to this person, do it, but don't be harsh because you are kind. And because we had like the page of cups twice, you have this sensitivity. That's how maybe you are so kind that your prayer intention are so uh, uh, like clear, like sincere. They are so sincere that it is accepted. That's why you are like your prayers are accepted. And two, it will go back to you, and you will not know why people are respecting you and listening to you and things are so much smooth. Why? Because these vibes of your generosity, of your kindness, not to be like harsh with someone, will go back to you. That's what I see. Breathe. Slow down and contemplate the tea, violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. It's time to celebrate. That's what I see. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate. Uh, Work with celebration in your in this ability. Every time you are doing something new, or you are uh, perfecting something, or celebrate. Because as I told you, there is the inner child within you that you have to take care of, because they are the bearer of this ability. Your inner child. Beauty, dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. That's what I've seen. Beauty and strongly vulnerable, yeah, because this is your sensitivity. This is your sensitivity. And me telling you that, because I see that some people, mostly some people, will tell you, well, you see, maybe you are weak, that's why you're letting people use you. But inside of you, I feel like it's like because you are the green man, you are, and also the stag. You're very strong. That's why you're like, okay. It's like a baby is coming and doing, and you're saying, okay. And other people will tell you, why are you letting this baby doing this? And you're feeling, okay, okay, because they are not babies, of course. They are adults. And we are talking about money, time, your reputation. Yeah, they are playing with this. And for you, like, babies. You don't know how to handle this. Maybe I think that now that I'm telling you what I see, that you are the stag, you are the green man with this strength and power. That's normal for you, that's natural for you, not to be bitter. But the people are like nagging on you, nagging on you. Yeah, why are you not? Da, 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 da. Maybe now that I'm telling you, because I see some divination in this reading, and I don't do divination, but some omens, like I have to say it. You will understand that you, by being generous to these people, you are bringing what we call it now good karma. It's like you see someone who hurts you and you decide not to hurt them back, but to stop your connection with them. You are bringing good karma to yourself, because this energy that happened, it has to change and become something. It will not disappear. Now you get it, now you understand. So if you will like forgive, or some people will use you, you will forgive, and you know that, yeah, I can forgive because I am strong, and I know that these people, you know it, you know how to get it, because you are the page of cups. But then you are the queen of cups too. You see, you have these both vibes. So the page of cups would forgive immediately and continue dealing with that person, but the queen of cups, no, it will stop dealing with that person. Yeah, that's what I see about you. Yeah, that's how you create this intention. This is coming from pure heart. And that's what I see you telling people who are pushing you to bring your right back, and you decide, not me, when you decide to just, because you are an emperor. If like someone would steal a little bit of money, some other people would tell you, what, you the emperor letting them steal you the money? But you, from the emperor vibes, you say, well, yeah, I'm the emperor. Even if they get this money, I have an empire. Some people would push you, that you let them like hit you, like, yeah, I can let them hit me a little bit because I'm strong, I don't even sense them. That's people who are speaking to you. Comfort them gently, be generous also with them, just tell them don't worry about them, because they worry for you, just coming from love, because they are not the emperor. These people telling you, no, 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 you're back, or they are not the emperor. So you are dealing with not the emperor people like you, but you can uh, uh, tell them not to worry, that you are. But now I see you, that it will, you will exude this power and this strength. I hope after listening to this reading, because it is showing us the situation of a healer on the becoming, this guide to the light on the becoming, how you will get this confidence, yeah, facing people and explaining why you do this and why you do that, because we, if we don't know about these things, we may not get it. So you know what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. It was a very beautiful and yeah, interesting reading. I hope you enjoy it and it helps. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. قلتي سكتي سكتي، دابا ندير التروك
Tu vois,
صافي. Hi, group number 3. So you have chosen this card, the sword. The sword of truth. It says, harness your inner strength and courage to overcome challenges. To overcome challenges. Harness your inner strength and courage to overcome challenges and your inner demon. That's what I see, your inner demon. Because you see here, it looks like the magic Aladdin and the magic lamp, and the magic lamp. Aladdin and the magic lamp. It looks like some, like energy released, relieves, something like this. It's as if it is going out of it. I see that this sword is like the lamp magic of Aladdin. Of truth. Truth will set you free. Truth will make you strong. Truth. Look for truth, because this is the only thing can that can make you win over your inner demon. That's the vibes that I get. Because I don't see anything external around you like stronger than you. No. The only challenge that you can face is within yourself, your inner demons. So let's get more information. So I'll get 2 from this. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages. And I see that this is a sword not to cut anything. It is not to cut or hurt anyone or anything. It is, this sword is within you. This is the sword of this is the sword that will shield you and protect you and empower you. And its root is the truth. The truth. Thank you, Divine, for protecting us. 2 cards. One of the 2 most favorite cards of my daughter, of course. The ladies. The young ladies of the deck. So let's see the first one. Forest Goddess. Forest Goddess. And it says, honor your emotions and allow yourself to feel deeply. So be truthful within yourself. Be truthful within yourself. That's how you are going to win over. What's this? It has become dark. Wait. So I was saying that your truth, inner truth. Again, something with. Okay. There is a hidden truth. Something with the lights. Let me fix this. So I was saying I have fixed, I hope, the light. I hope you can see clearly the cards. Yeah, so I see a hidden truth. That you, I feel like that you don't have access to it now. Why? Because you have to learn to be strong. Then you will have access to it. You honor your emotion, allow yourself to feel deeper. Yeah, one of the truth is about how you feel. This is very simple. It's about how we feel. Sometimes we might deny our feelings and feel we don't want to honor our feelings for wherever reasons, for wherever reasons that we come up. Maybe we are not used to, or we feel shame, or wherever. But the emotions are like the tickling clock. It is not personal. It may feel that it is so personal, emotions are so personal, because they are. And at the same time, they are not. It's like fever. When we have high temperature, it means that there's something wrong within us. That's all. It doesn't mean that we are the fever and this is something that belongs or something. The same as emotions. We all feel the same emotions. But it doesn't come for the same reasons. Things that may anger me maybe are funny to my daughter, for sure. Sometimes it's like this. But we have to honor them because they are a precious tool. A precious tool that shield us, that protect us. That protect us. These are antlers. And now that I see emotions in conjunction next to the sword of truth, when we honor our emotion, means that we feel them. We accept to feel them. We accept that, for example, I feel anger. That's how then I can let it go. If I don't honor my anger, it will stay for me. If I don't anger what makes me joyful, it will stay. It's an energy that will stay. And all this repressed emotions will block me. The antlers are my intuition, my connecting me with my instinct. So when I don't let my emotions flow, I am blocked. I am blocked from my intuition. I cannot learn how to use my intuition. I cannot use my gut feeling because that goddess is living in the forest. She's like living with the elves. She's not an elf, but she's living with them. And she's got to make decisions right away. She doesn't have time to think, to rationalize. She's got to build this trust. The sword of trust is the sword coming from truth. Truth. Trust is based on truth. Of course, we, as I mean, as a, for example, as a friend, you can count on a friend if you know that if you know that they will always be truthful with you, sincere. They will tell you, okay, I can do it, and this thing I cannot do it. So you know that if they say, yeah, I can do it, they will do it. They will do their best. And if they don't, they will tell you, no, I can't. You can count on them. You can trust them because they are sincere, not because they are the best, not because they are doing, giving the best results all the time, but you know that they give you their best. And they know when to engage with you and when not. This is the instinct. This is our instinct and our intuition. With truth, we can trust our intuition and our instinct. And this truth will make us stronger because we learn to accept. We are no more afraid to get some surprises or be shocked. We know that
We trust what?
we trust ourselves. This is the truth of, this is the sword of truth that will create trust within ourselves. We have to trust ourselves because that goddess doesn't have time to think in the forest, in the middle of the forest.
But,
She has to act
but how do I know
based
if
on
it's good or not?
truth. You have to say the truth to yourself. For example, if she is in the middle of the forest and she's feeling fear, she has to admit it. Yeah, now I'm afraid. The moment she will feel fear, she will let it go because that's how she will release it. Then she will have the clarity of the mind to connect with her instinct just by doing this simple process, accepting the emotion, anger, fear, whatever, the joy. Like we have 6 basic emotions. That's how she learns to trust herself because it's essential to trust herself. We'll see why, because it feels like it's huge. Forest fairy, allow your playful and enchanting spirit to guide you on your journey. Yeah, and I see that we can learn this to be truthful within ourselves by playing.
Play what?
Playing games. Playing games. We don't. I mean, we won't know. We won't learn this process while going through some difficulties. We want to learn this by playing. Just for example, going out and
Football.
yes, football. And for example, you feel, yeah, you are afraid, and you admit it. Yeah, I'm afraid, or I'm jealous. For example, I'm jealous of this player. What is it about me feeling jealous? because maybe I want to be with like her. We would like to be like her, isn't it? We would like to be like her. And when we admit this, like, I'm jealous, I would like to be like her. So now there is no more repressed emotions, because the emotion just want to give me this information, the truth. My emotions want to give me
The truth.
the truth about myself. This is who I am. I might think that no, I cannot feel jealous. I might think that I cannot be jealous of this girl, this fairy, but my emotions will show me and tell me that yes, actually I am jealous and I would like to have something, maybe the hair, maybe the look, maybe I don't know what is it, something with her, something.
Yes.
So my emotions are giving me truth about myself. Then the emotions are released. The moment I accept them, the emotions are released. Then I can connect with my intuition and my instinct. What is it telling me about this girl? Maybe she is telling me that actually I am envious of you. Maybe that's what she is telling me. She is envious of me, or of this one. Let's say this one is envious of this one, and the moment she releases the envy emotions, she is connected with her instinct and her intuition. And her intuition will tell her that as much as I am jealous of her, she is also jealous of me. So I am, I am worthy of something. You know what I mean?
I
Because
think
the look, it may be in her look that she is looking at me with the same look that I am looking at her. She is jealous of me and I am jealous of her. So yes, I have something special. Maybe this is something that I didn't know about. I didn't know about something special about me. Maybe that girl is like not feeling that much comfortable having the antlers. But actually, that goddess would be like, wow, the antlers. I can never have the antlers or something like this. Or I used to have antlers, or I love antlers. And she will realize something like a big truth. Each one of us has something unique and special to be envious, to be jealous about. So, as much as I am jealous of other people are also jealous of me. So, of something that I would never imagine. Because maybe that girl is like, oh, I don't feel pretty because of my antler. Yeah, that's the kind of vibes that I get. So, let's get
Wow.
more information. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages. For group number 3. History. Ah, bird, freedom. Yes. Well, of course, that truth set us free. Yeah. And the truth always set us free. We have to accept ourselves the way we are. We are different. Our beauty is different. Our beauty is different. Spring, rebuilding, awakening, rebirth. I get the vibes that like it's like a self-image was a little bit broken in a phase of our life when we were still fragile, not sensitive, fragile, like eggs. And now it is time to intend to it. It's time to intend. something like this girl, this goddess. She is a goddess, but it feels like there is something within her that has broken a self-image. Something, maybe her trust, maybe her self-image that has broken, and now it's time to revive it, to rebuild it. How? It starts in the beginning with the truth. Whatever comes to us, we accept it. Yes, yes. We want to be sincere. And even if we want to cry about it, we give ourselves the right to cry about it. Because that's how we are going to let it go. And that's how we will rebuild something that had cracked. Hedge again. We got this in group number 2.
And also this in group
Yeah.
one. I think that you didn't
I
do
must.
it,
I did it. In this card, it's totally different vibe that I get. The vibe that I get here is that this, let's call it this twisted vision of ourselves has limited us. It's like a garden. Now I'm looking at this place as a garden, a beautiful garden in which we can go around and move on, but then there is this limit. We cannot go beyond. Our strength, our courage is blocked. Because if we want to go beyond, we need this sword of truth that will protect us. And it starts within us. Because we have to trust ourselves. And how we trust ourselves is by knowing our own limits. For example, we might say I cannot stay the friends, they want to stay up late at night and have some fun, but I know that I cannot. Not I don't want to have fun, but I know that I will feel like I cannot handle staying late at night. So I need to be sincere within myself and decide maybe not to refuse this invitation, but to say, okay, I'm going to stay for 2 hours, then I will leave. You know how we can go beyond trusting ourselves and protecting ourselves, not all the time staying inside because for example, I would like to go to this party or whatever, something like this, or spend night with the girls, and I know they will stay up until 5 in the morning, and I do it. I just do it. But then next day I know that I don't feel good. I don't like it. Maybe the girls they don't care about it, but I don't care. I care about it. I don't like it. So maybe I would okay, the next time I'm not going at all. Or the next time I will go knowing that I'm going to feel bad after that. So by being truthful, I will decide, I will see it clearly that, okay, I accept, but I will stay only 2 hours. I will not spend the night with them. 2 hours. This is boundaries. This is limits. So let's get more information. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to keep it. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. Page of Cups. Strength. And King of Wands. King of Wands. So this is what I see. I see that this is not like um, this this truth. This is not something lightly. This is not something like it doesn't matter whether I am truthful or not truthful within myself. Why? Because that's how we build our life. This is the Eight of Pentacles. If we build our life on trusting ourselves, we build it solid. We build it with solid foundation because I know that I make decisions based on my needs, what I want, exactly what I need, what I want. And move on, I adapt to my need. And also, as I said, that's how I protect myself. This is how I protect myself. Listening to my needs, honoring my needs. How? By accepting my emotions, how I feel. That's how I build on solid basics, on solid ground. This one, when he uses the arrow of the truth, it is Six of Wands. It's a success. When we use the arrow of the truth, that is its success. When we use the arrow of the truth, no matter what the truth is, it doesn't matter. Of course, it is not easy. But as I say, we want to accept the hurt in order not to suffer. We want to accept the hurt in order not to suffer. So these are the arrows of the truth, our own truth. And that's what we create success for ourselves, because we honor and we honor ourselves. We honor ourselves, and that's how we accept ourselves. In the beginning, it might not be clear. It may be like just words. I'm speaking just words. But when we use it, and with the Eight of Pentacles, with perfecting our truth, our sincerity, perfecting our acceptance of who we are. What we target, it flourishes. It is a success. It is not just words. No, it is not just words. Actually, I see that this is how we create the world that we want. This is how we create the project that we want. This is how we create the relationships, for example, that we want. By first using the arrows of truth. even if they are small, like small, small things. But that's how we ended up creating the real world that we want. And that's how we work. That's how we finalize our project, our whatever we want to do. And this card was over this one. It means that this sincerity with this sincerity we are able to love ourselves. That's how, with the sincerity, with the arrows of sincerity of the truth, we build self-love and we heal ourselves. We heal ourselves. We heal what was like broken within us. It starts with sincerity. That's why you have chosen the the card of swords, the sword of truth. The sword of truth. And the sword of truth is actually the sword of justice. That's how we make justice to ourselves, how we bring justice to ourselves. Yeah, so as I said, we heal because we have self love with the truth, because we accept ourselves and we start seeing and watching ourselves being beautiful, smart, funny, whatever, all these beautiful things that we see in other people, we recognize them within ourselves because they are. Yeah. And with this love, with this self love, and with the sword of the truth, we become strong. And we are able to put limits, to protect ourselves, and have the courage to go beyond. To go beyond. Beyond this little garden, this little beautiful garden. Because we have become strong. We believe in ourselves. We know our merit. We know when to say no. We know when to say yes. We know how to be self-caring, self-loving, to love. This is compassion, finally, what we are learning. Compassion, that's why it is like a hardius. This is hardius. It doesn't happen just by night. We have to work on it again and again and again and again. And after, for example, months or years, we are enough strong to go beyond. Because we become the king of wands, not fearing the external world, because we have mastered our inner world. We know that by us being the strong person for ourselves, the accepting person, the loving person, this is how we can not fear the outer world. We know that we are present for ourselves. We are present. So let's get more information. This is very empowering reading. Yeah, the reading is teaching us how to empower ourselves. You divine, for giving us simple and again, the King of Wands. Again, the beautiful, so I'm going to keep it. the beautiful King of Wands. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 3. The 8 of Vision. Okay. And the Moonlight. So we have the moon, the 8 of Vision, the Moonlight, Sunlight, so the moon and the sun, the King of Wands again, the 10 of Spells, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. Here the 8 of Vision is the 8 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Okay. Okay. So, and the Hanged Man. So the first thing that I see is that the limiting belief system that we have is preventing us of tapping into our potential, our huge potential, being the King of Wands twice. The manifester, the master manifester is the King of Wands, the keeper of spells. So this is what I see. Any belief system that is encouraging us to keep, to be attached to a certain emotion is to be let go of. You got it? Because the emotions are here to be released. They are just a messenger. A messenger is not supposed to stay with us. Really, right? Right. Right? Yeah. So we are not supposed, for example, that's what we do actually. For example, something happened, like someone would like leave us or die or something like this. So in the beginning we are grieving, we feel sad, but we are not supposed to feel this sadness all of the time forever. That's not it. We want to honor the person that has left, for example. We want to keep the memory with us. But the emotions, we want to leave it. For example, my mother. My mother died 20 years ago. And now I'm still remembering my mom and all the stuff. There's a little bit of sadness, a little bit, that's normal. But this is not huge, same as when she died like an hour after, or a day, or a week, or even a year. Now 20 years after, I can speak about my mother with some nostalgia, of course, sometimes. But then, yeah, my mom was like, because by time we let go of the emotion, the sadness, the grieveness, I'm not feeling sad about it. I'm not feeling sad that my mom died. I felt sad the moment when she died. So that's how we are supposed to do it. To let it go. Not to continue mourning or being angry or being that much joyful about something that happened. We want to let it go because that's what the emotions do. They bring an information and they leave. When we have this stuck emotions, for example, I remember someone did something bad to me, and 20 years later, when I remember this event, I'm like very angry. Na, 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 na. What happened is that my creativity, my passion is dimmed. Why? Because this emotion, in order for me to keep this emotion within me, it is sucking my energy. I see with this hanged man, it becomes like uh, frozen in time. Frozen in time. We cannot move on. We stay stuck in this time that thing happened. Why? Because of the emotions. And we need to change our mind, as I said, about this. We want to work on our belief system. Because as I see, this is the only thing, our belief system, this is the only thing that can prevent us from the abundance that is within us. Our own emotions, our own belief system are preventing us from accessing our abundance, our potential. I see that, within the community, a lot of people, we do this. We speak about the wrong that happened in our life. And sometimes even we feel proud that, yeah, this thing that happened to me, this most horrible, who has happened, who, how can I say it? Sometimes, like between friends, we are talking about who has experienced the saddest event, for example. We want to go over this. Yeah, it happened, but we want to go over this. Not be stuck just in the emotion. Because it is preventing me from becoming the strongest version of myself. The strongest version of myself. With this card, I see that the emotions are stuck within our subconscious mind. And that's how we manifest negative things. And we know about it. We are all the time thinking about sad events, angry events. So we are attracting the same kind of events. That's very simple. How we can stop this spiral of repeating it again and again, the same sad events, angry events, by shedding light on it through the sword of truth. Truth. The truth, of course, it's not only about the other person or the event, the truth within me. So let's get the last card. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for group number 3. They got 4. The other piles got 4. Beauty, dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Yeah, we got this. Beauty. How do we see the beauty within ourselves? Only when we are sincere. Because when we are sincere, we see the depth of who we are. We see that we are strong, but then we have our own weaknesses, and we start doing the same thing for other people's. we see their strength and their power and also their weaknesses. That's beauty. When we recognize the strength and the power within ourselves and also the weakness, that's beauty. Wildflower, live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bowed by nothing. Yeah, this is the vibes of going beyond. Wildflower. Wildflower. This flower, it can be, we can find this flower everywhere, everywhere. To be free of the limits that we put to ourselves because we think that we are not that much strong. But when we face our truth, we realize that we are strong with our weaknesses. Actually, our weaknesses are this uniqueness is enabling us to see some vision that others cannot see. We have this personal vision based on our weaknesses. That's how we are unique with our weaknesses. We are unique because we have this weakness. Generosity, sow seeds of kindness. We got this also in group number 2. Sow seed of kindness. I see with this generosity of card that we want to share with others, that they are also beautiful because they are strong and they have weaknesses. That's why they are beautiful. We want to share this knowledge because this is the main card of this reading, the truth. So we want the truth of sincerity, the power of truth, of sincerity. We want to share it with others. Now that we see the beauty within ourselves, we want to share it with others, to tell them that, yeah, you are beautiful, you are strong. Even if you have this, actually this weakness is actually a uniqueness. We want to share it with other people. And dream. I mean the same, except wildflower. They come. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book.
Like the first one.
And we know with this card and the dream and the book, this sincerity, this truth, this power will make your dream come true. Will make your dream come true. Because as have said, because of your sincerity and the trust that you will build toward yourself, you will be able to build your life on solid ground. Because this is not a lie. For example, this is what you want. This is not a lie. This is really what you want. Even if it becomes hard and difficult, it doesn't matter. This is what you want. You won't change your mind quickly. No, because this is the truth. It won't change. You will work on it. And that's how we manifest. From the truth, from the sincerity. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next reading. Bye bye.